Hi, I'm Sonia Kohlberg, features editor with The Oklahoman, and I'm here today with Marcia Brixey, author of The Money Therapist, and Amy Welch with the Oklahoma Society of CPAs. And with considering the current economic crisis that's going on, we thought that this would be a good time to talk about credit card debt and cutting out credit card debt. And so, Marcia, if someone isn't paying off their credit card debt every month, what would you recommend doing?
Well, the first thing I would recommend they do is to actually, this is a hard one, but to summarize their debt so that they know how much debt they're in, each card with the interest rate and the balance or the minimum payment and when the due date is. And once they've got it summarized, even though that's going to be really hard, it might be hard to do to face the reality of what they owe, then work on the card with the smallest balance first. Now, some financial experts will say go for the card with the highest interest rate, but I really suggest the smallest balance because it gives them a sense of accomplishment to pay that card off, and then they can go Yahoo and they move on to the next card and take that money that they were paying on the first card and pay it towards the second card.
I see, yes. Well, what tips do you have for someone who wants to get the interest on their credit cards reduced, their interest rate?
And that is another thing that I recommend that they do, right? I mean, both of these things right in line with each other. The first thing they should do is just pick up the phone, call their credit card company, and ask them, will you reduce my interest rate? Now, the best time to do this is Tuesdays or Wednesdays because it's a slower day, early in the morning, and be sure you have a smile on your face. And if the first person tells you no, ask to speak to a supervisor. That doesn't always mean that you're going to get a yes, but I always tell people that a no to me just means maybe yes later. So if you get a no from both of them, wait 30 days and call back. Now, generally, when my husband and I, when we got out of credit card debt, it's probably been about 15 years ago now, that's the first thing we did, and we got our interest rate reduced from 15 to 9%.
Wow.
Which was it's a big difference. We had $10,000 in credit card debt, so that made a huge difference. And the thing about it is, no, I just lost my train of thought. Isn't that terrible? But the thing with doing this is, we got it because we were longtime customers, and we always paid our bills on time. So if you're a long-time customer and you've paid your bills on time, you're probably going to get a yes. If not, just don't give up.
Well, once somebody starts making headway, what do you suggest if they can't control their credit card spending?
Well, you really need to put the cards away. And the hard part about that is if you don't have any money in an emergency or contingency savings account, then it's going to be really hard because if your car breaks down and you don't have any money to pay for the repairs, you're going to need to use credit. So I really recommend you take a little bit of money each month, maybe it's only $25 a month, and put it into an emergency savings account. And then if you have to carry a credit card with you, well, there's a couple of things, but if you have to carry one with you, wrap a red piece of paper around it, write emergency on it so that when you pull it out, you go, oh, is this really an emergency? Do I really need this? Is this pair of shoes really an emergency, or this purse, or whatever? The other thing is, take all your credit cards, put them in a tin can, fill it with water, and freeze it. And women always start laughing when I tell them about this. And the reason is because we are resourceful and we would microwave it if we could. Yes. You cannot microwave a tin can.
Oh. Oh, no. Okay. So have you done that?
No, but I will tell you though, now I do talk about the pluses of using a credit card, and my husband and I actually use our credit card for absolutely everything. It's an Alaska Visa card, it's tied into miles, but the key to that is we pay it off every single month, no matter what. And if you're good about it and you pay your cards off every month, I really recommend you get a reward card. Use the bank's money. Get some kind of reward out of it. And there's all kinds of rewards cards where you don't have to pay a monthly fee. And I didn't know that because we do pay not a monthly fee, an annual fee, but you don't have to pay a fee. And you can find those. Can I share a nonprofit website?
Sure,
it's cardratings.com. And they are a nonprofit organization, and they have a whole list. So you can go online and check and see, what kind of rewards you want, what's the best card for you. That's only if you pay your card off every month.
See, okay. Well, there's a conference coming up tomorrow, and both men and women are invited to this finance conference. And Amy, could you give us some information about the conference?
Sure, you bet. It's called Do It Herself, A Journey to Financial Freedom. And although we do target women, we don't turn men away. So if you're a man and you want to come, by all means come, but do know that you're going to be way outnumbered. And it's the best part about the conference is not just the information and the experts and everything that we're going to have going on all day and the door prizes we're giving away. It's $10 for the whole day, and that includes your lunch. So you come in the morning, you get to hear Marcia's great advice, and then we've got somebody that's coming in to talk a little bit more about investing, and then we have 3 breakout sessions during the day that cover anything from solutions to getting out of debt, which you've just talked about a little bit. Also reading and understanding your credit report, correcting it, resume writing, interviewing, advanced investing, estate planning, retirement planning, just all kinds of really great information. And again, $10 for the whole day.
Okay.
And it's just one little thing that the Oklahoma Society of CPAs does to help people with their financial education. They can get more information at knowwhatcounts.org.
Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you. Anything else, Marcia?
No, except I will tell women and men that little steps lead to big results. So don't think you have to do it all at once. Take one little step at a time and just work on that step, and each step will add to big results and financial freedom.
All right. Well, great. Thank you very much.
Let's see it.